ॐ गणानां त्वा गणपतिगं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणस्पत शृण्वन्नोतिभिः सीदसादनम् ॐ श्री महागणपतये नमः। सरस्वत्यै नमो नित्यं भद्रकाल्यै नमो नमः। वेदान्त विद्यास्थानेभ्यः च सदा शिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्। ॐ शन्नो मित्रशं वरुणः शन्नो भवद्वर्यमा शन्न इन्द्रो बृहस्पतिः शन्नो विष्णुरुक्रमः नमो ब्रह्मणे नमस्ते वायो त्वमेव प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्मासि त्वामेव प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्म वदिष्यामि। हरतं वदिष्यामि सत्यं वदिष्यामि तन्मामवतु तद्वक्तारमवतु अवतु माम् अवतु वक्तारम्। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। शीक्षां व्याख्यास्यामः वर्णस्वरः मात्राबलं सामसन्तानः इत्युक्तशिक्षाध्यायः। सह नौ यशः सह नौ ब्रह्मवर्चसम् अथा तत्संहिताया उपनिषदं व्याख्यास्यामः। पंचस्वधिकरणेषु अधिलोकम् अधिज्योतिषम् अधिविद्यम् अधिप्रजम् अध्यात्मम् तामहासगंहिता इत्याचक्षते. We were seeing the portion of Upasana. Upasana now, as I had mentioned, this Sikshavalli is mainly going to prescribe Vachik, Kayik and Manasik Upasana. Sikshavalli will not describe about the Brahman. It is going to prepare for knowledge of the Brahman. When I say Upasana, so Upasana has the meaning of taking some of the narrowness of the mind and developing the ability to hold on to some bigger thought for a longer time. Taking away the narrowness of mind is getting rid of mal portion and fixing the mind on a higher thought for a long time is called dealing with the vikshep portion. So, human being, when he is born, two big disadvantages are there. He is born with lot of lacunas, lot of shortcomings in the mind. One is that he thinks on very small and petty topics. I did not get he got this, I am very good, I am not good. His center of life is Ahankar. His center of life is his whole small family. And because of this, or I was honored today, I was dishonored, or my house. So by working on Ahankar and attachment, and this has been continuing since birth together, he loses the capacity to have a thirst for something higher. Because Ahankar is another name of thirst of some bodily bigness, personal imagined bodily bigness. I am concerned about my bigness. I am concerned about my joy. I am concerned about my achievement. My failure is troubling me. So we have been living such a mechanical and egocentric life since many births. Now, slightly, when you be there only. Okay. Now when we come here and more qualifications are required to remain steadfast on this scriptural Vedantic knowledge, the smaller thoughts are so powerful and so insistent that they won't allow even the thought of the self to abide in me. Now, to take out those smaller thoughts, we are now using an antidote of something called Upasana. Yesterday I was telling, no, we don't think what we got, we think what we did not get. We don't think that other person can be better and bigger than me. We don't understand that he has more abilities than me, therefore he deserves more. These facts we don't accept of our life. I feel why he gets it, why I don't get that. So, our whole education system is unfortunately ego boosting center. It makes a person more educated, no doubt. He develops the skill. But education system is developing the skill for ahankar and not for sacrifice and surrender. So a person who is postgraduate is likely to have more ahankar than one who is graduate. Person who is engineer, doctor, he will have more ahankar than one who is simple graduate. Because he feels I have done a lot. He does not understand that what I have is just I am being equipped to surrender and offer. That is what my purpose was. This is not told. And I live another life of 40 years in the field, in the jobs, in the family. I achieve something. I build house. I have wife. I have children. I married my children. And all these things are nothing. But I develop a more sense of separateness from the God and from the world. And this enjoyment in sense of separateness is called ahankar. And this is a problem because it is going to maintain a shape of the body. And when I come to Vedanta, supposing, fortunately, if you land up in some Vedantic talk or you go to saints, this ahankar is a non-merging personality with the God or Guru. It doesn't give up completely itself. It thrives in the thought that I am different. It is nurtured by the thought that I am unique. And supposing I am good and somebody says you are unique, so what to say then? Then I feel more elated that this is what I was also feeling, you said it. Ultimately, loss is mine because there is a big source of disturbance because it will be bound with lot of expectation, reaction, intolerance, complaints, non-acceptability of the people around, not serving nature. So it is a lot of repercussions are there. Therefore, Upasana is required to melt this hard personality in us. Yesterday also I talked about Upasana, some of that, if you remember that. So when I do Upasana, please note, I have to take alamban. Alamban means support. Support. And what I do in support, I have support of something finite and seen. Like, on the haldi they invoke Ganeshji. They will take a haldi powder and they'll make like this, something like that. One pind. And that haldi powder, that pind will be called Ganeshji. They will do all upchar on that. Ab that will not be, that is not used for eating. Don't bring in the kitchen. Why? Because bhav dosh will be there. Because already you have a bhav of Ganeshji. So it has to be, visarjan has to be done in the river or ocean. You do visarjan of that. You cannot only use it in the kitchen. That is not allowed. So on some small Ganeshji, and some haldi is not Ganeshji, but I invoke Ganeshji in the haldi. Similarly, supadi is there. So lot of things are there where in something small I try to think something big. I hope This is the principle of Upasana which you understood. So what happened when I keep on seeing in my mind a very big thought is slowly itched. Ganesh is very big, Ram is very big. So now two thoughts are there. One is a very big thought of Lord, another is very small thought of me, my success, failure, my sorrow, joy, my laughter and cries, my complexes, my bad memories and so on, or good memories, whatever is there. Now these two thoughts are contradictory. So as you do more upasana, so that small thoughts starts becoming feeble and it doesn't stay for a longer time. So you will come back faster when you are disturbed because that big thought will take. Similarly, Guru is also, I see Guru. So Guru is only a human being I see. But on that human being I superimpose Bhagavan. Bande Bodhmayam Nityam Gurum Shankara Rupinam. Or Bandhav Guru Pad Kanj Kripa Sindhu Nara Roop Hari. So this is the upasana that I do. So you are a very rich person depending on your bigness of a thought. Richness of heart alone can give santosh and quietude when you see success of somebody, when you see somebody is ahead of you, when you see somebody is more good looking than you, when you see somebody has got more than you. So at that place, richness of heart is too much required, otherwise you will suffer a lot. Because somebody will be, why somebody? Many are better in many areas. What work I have done, other person may have done better than what I have done. There are many who do it. Sometime in front of me they do it. So when you do upasana, please note, yesterday I said, one is called Akasmat Adhyarop, other is called Sankalpin Adhyarop. All of a sudden I superimpose you are bad and good. I am Krodhi Kami, which is the Vikarvat Adhyarop. Another is Sankalpin. I do the Sankalp of Ganesh Ji on Haldi. So this is called a Sankalpin Adhyarop. I hope you are finding this process. So this particular section is meant on upasana. First, called Sikshavalli. So if you have done upasana sufficiently, then your heart has another fragrance. When you appreciate somebody, you are free from competition. It is non-appreciation of somebody's goodness that brings out the thought of jealousy. When you appreciate the God, you are free from worries. Every sorrow tells us that we are non-appreciative of something in life. Or something is there, when you say my son is of the God, you are free from attachment. So Upasana makes you free from certain areas. Any small thought will always tie you down with something. Bigger is your thought, more you will be free from that issue or a person. Otherwise you will be struggling in your mind. And it will continue whole life, not that my struggle will be over today and tomorrow. So let us now see. So yesterday you heard about Upasana, taking the narrowness of the mind, making the mind free from pushes and pulls in the mind. Bigger you are in your mental zone, lesser you will need for somebody else to give you joy. Lesser somebody will affect you because you are inside very big, like ocean cannot be affected even if I put ink of, bucket full of ink also will not taint the ocean. But a small water in a bowl, even one few drops of the ink will sully it. So when you are small, You are very easily colored by something, some issue, somebody. So you are very much affected. Why that happened? Why she said? Because you don't have an ocean in your heart. You're not very big inside the mind. ठीक है ना? So lot of advantages are of upasana. Narrowness of mind goes away, complexes goes away. Only but I do upasana, the thing is happening. Quantity of upasana is small and quantity of narrowness is big. So upasana should be in proportion to that negativity. Then only it will have, not that effect will not be there, it will have more effect. It will not be, more potency is required. Supposing anybody had blood pressure and doctor says still your blood pressure is not coming down. So he will increase the dose. What was 20 mg, he will make it 50 mg. Maybe he will make it twice a day. Well, still it is not okay. Very heavy dose of BP also comes. Heavy dose. So he will say, okay, you take it twice a day. Still it is not going. Then still he will do something else. He will mix it with some medicine and again he will get it. So if some of our mental issues, selfishness or attachment is bothering, we have to increase the dose of our upasana. Okay? So let us now see. That is very, very important. I can't see you, Surekha. Can you move slightly? Yes. Little more. Little more. Yes. Please sit so that I can see you. Now, it is very important. Only upasana. And here in this section, typical upasanas are there which you have never heard. Very classical upasanas, but very difficult. Sometimes Vedanta is easier than these upasanas. So you will see that. You will see what upasanas are there, then you will find out what I am talking. And therefore later on it was substituted by the upasana of personal God like Ram Bhagwan, Krishna Bhagwan. So that made it very simple. Now these upasanas are a little classical and complicated. But how is it? Maybe in some time. Anand, these Vedas are for infinite time. You don't know which will be required for which time, which upasana is more prominent at what time. And many kinds of people are there, all need different upasanas. And therefore there is a big variation there. So you hear that. So let us now see, this is called Samhita Upasana. Don't forget, Samhita Upasana. Achha, what is that? Now student and teacher both are chanting the mantra. Predominantly student is chanting, not the teacher, at least first two line. What is he saying? See the word here. This is the third anuvak. Anuvak means section or paragraph. Sanskrit in use, anuvak shabd is used. So he is saying Sahanau Yashaha La. He starts only. We may be very famous. We both should become very famous. कहाँ तो आप वेदांत के स्टूडेंट हो, कहाँ फेमस होना चाहते हैं. So here is where you have to be. One is called popularity, other is called famous. Now both are different. Popularity is because of something. He is a popular singer, popular actor, popular scientist. Here Bhashikar writes, Tatra samhitadi Upanishad parigyan nimittam yad yasha. This fame is not ordinary fame. It is Granth Ucharan fame. He is famous because of the pronunciation. It is Granth Ucharan, Granth Dharan, Granth Jnanam and Granth Jnanopadesham. Fame is because of 4 reasons. We'll again say, Granth Ucharan. He chants it very well. Very well. Chanting is very well. Second is, he held. You know, when you hear, you say, well, he really held the thought. The thought he held, dharana, granth dharan. He memorized it rather. Many things he has in his mind. When you see somebody that he remembers a lot, you are very happy and impressed, and you remember that he remembers a lot. Wow, excellent. He remembers the topic. Any area where somebody is doing more abhyas, he will be remembering a lot. So he will be more known. Third is Girantha Jnanam. He will have more knowledge about the subject. We both should be popular regarding the knowledge of the subject. Knowledge is very good and crisp. He is not confused. He is not the one who is lost when he thinks on the subject. The subject has been very well thought of, it appeared. He has churned a lot to bring out the essence. So the person will know, that person, he has a very good knowledge. Please go and study. If you remember, Shivananji said, go to study from Tapan Maharaj. Because Tapan Maharaj was known for that Vedantic knowledge especially. He was master in Vedantic knowledge. So he was popular in that area. Granth Dharan, Granth Jnanam. And third, last is, many people know, but they don't have communicative skills. Very few have communicative skills. They have knowledge, but they are not able to produce it properly. It makes it more terse. So it's very important to have communicative skills. Otherwise, a student will get bored. Topics are difficult. The good teacher is not only he knows the subject very well, but he is an excellent communicator. He knows how to transport that idea in an average person's mind also, to make it itched. So that this person in front doesn't forget and he gets a difficult point also. And that is called Granth Jnana Upadesham. Let both of us be very famous about these four things. But why do I want to be famous all the time? Now please understand. So that other can also get pulled towards us. Famous is not to get famous. But when you know that such a great person or a teacher is there, society will be gravitated towards that. And the parampara, Guru Shishya parampara will be there. They will know that there is a good teaching goes on, so let me study there. Let me study. Let me go there and study. So it will pull the society. And in the society, always there are some seekers. There is nothing called seekerless society. It is possible less seekers are there, somewhere more are there, but you cannot say no seeker is there. So and if it is put, so they will be known and others will have the benefit, and this will, Guru Shishya Parampara will be maintained. There will be, after 100 years also, the study will go on. Guru will tell to his Shishya, Shishya will become Guru and tell to his disciple. And then that second Guru will become, he will again become a great disciple. Then that disciple will become teacher. This way the tradition will flow and the scriptures will keep on giving some solutions to the people. That is called Guru Parampara. So I am not only indebted to my Guru, but I am indebted to that Guru Parampara also, from where this knowledge has been flowing. So I want to maintain the stream of knowledge. Even if we are not there, the knowledge should continue. This is the thought of the Upanishad. Are you getting my point? Seekers may be less and more, but there should be something. Therefore, this alone can maintain a tradition. If good teachers are not there, nobody will study then. Then study will not be there. There will be nothing to pull the person. There will be no depth in the person. So, sahanau yashaha. You got it? Why is saying we should become famous? Not that you want to. Not that he is after popularity. It's not popularity. Then he's praying this. Now what he said? Sahanau Brahmavarchasam. Maybe both have magnetic personalities. Magnetic personalities, like Gurudev had. Acha, हाँ. How come magnetic personality has come? Bolo bhai, that one who lives a life of strict brahmacharya, one who has a very big control on himself, one who is upasak, one who performs religious rites regularly, automatically there will be big aura of pull around him. So that yasha, that brahmavarchasam will be there. He is not influenced by kam and krodh especially. Teja kshama dhriti shaucham adroho nati manata. He will have additional, he will not be a man of the crowd, of the ground floor. Ground floor, lot of rush is there. As you go up and up, top floor, very few people are there. Lot of lawyers would be there, but very few lawyers, maybe 5-10 are very good lawyers. Lot of doctors are there, but as you go on the top, very few will reach. So he will be different than others. So one who will live a very pure life in the action, thought, then they will have Brahma Varchas. Then they will have, what is it called? Don't see halo is there, that is in calendar only. I'm not talking of that halo. The calendar they make like that. But the person will exude extra confidence. He will think something very big, about big. And he is uninfluenced by the outer and inner onslaught. That is called Brahmavarchas. Brahmavarchas is there. Understood? So if purity is not there, then he will lose his energy. He will lose his strength. So every time you are very angry, I told you, Uri Baba used to say, you lose 1 month of sadhana. One anger takes away 1 month of your jap and puja, if you are doing. That means if 12 times you are angry, that means already you are emptied from inside. You are hollow from inside. If one is kami, one calm takes away many days of sadhana. So by the time you will come back, it will take 20-30 days again to come back. And again you retain, again you became krodhi kami. So slowly everything will be depleted. So there will be no strength, spiritual energy will not be there. When I say spiritual energy, it means the capacity to have intensity and extensity of your jap, puja. You can sit for a longer time with a quiet mind. So that is called Brahma Varchas is there. Say lunj punj nahi hai. Or you are talking on anything. So by talking also on all the topics, your energy will go away. By seeing everything, by talking, no need to talk everything, no need. More a person get higher and higher, lesser he cuts his choice more and more. On every area, he cuts his choice and puts his choice towards knowledge of the self only. So that is called Brahma Varchas is there. I hope. Or if you get sad, that also takes away your Brahma Varchas. That if you are sad, that will take away your energy. So, sahanau yashaha, sahanau brahmavarchasam. ठीक है ना? हाँ? If you get up late in the morning, then also brahmavarchas will go away. Late also, yes. Why? Because Surya Bhagavan is coming and he is a devata. And if somebody bigger comes and you don't get up, so he will curse. So that is also one rule. So you will not have that Surya is the god of the buddhi. So buddhi will be kund. Oh, therefore I am like that. Buddhi will be kund. So these things in years will show its impact in the personality. These things what I am talking, so after 20, 30 years, when you see a personality, you can make out what actions he has done and what he has not done. It will reflect by living or seeing the person's nature. Acha, you need not, but you can make it out. See, he is faltering in this point. Therefore, he must done this action he must have done. Put a circle. This action he must have done. Therefore, he is sad. Therefore, his memory is very weak. Therefore, he is complaining kind of person. So, you can make it out. And if somebody has, you can make it out. This person has Surya Kripa. This person has Brahaspati Kripa. This person has Guru Kripa. Kuch to usne kiya hai. This area he has worked very hard. This area he has employed his strength a lot. Something is different about him. Otherwise he cannot get this. This capacity he cannot get without this kind of lifestyle. Oh, yes, it will show. Well, I hope nobody should be seeing mine. So, so now, Brahma Varchasam. So this is the prayer. As I said, student is predominantly doing the prayer. Teacher is not doing. आपको एक लाइन दिखाते हैं भाष्यकार की. He is saying that may I have Brahma Varchas. Who? Student is saying. So, he is saying like that. So, Bhashyakar Shankaracharya says, such prayer Acharya will not make because already had. A student only can have such a prayer because he is not yet complete. Shishyasya hi akritarthatvat prarthana upapadyate. Because he is not accomplished. Who? Student. Student is not yet accomplished. Therefore, he is asking for certain things like that. And na acharyasya. Please note, underline this point. Kritartho hi acharyo nam bhavati. One who is already accomplished, he alone will be acharya. Mil gaya? Which page is there? I don't know. 26. Which paragraph? First, those who don't know Sanskrit, don't struggle, please. Don't worry. You concentrate on that because you don't know Kakha Gaka properly. How will you read all these things? So wait for that time. You have to work in that area. This is for whom you already know. Already everybody wants a book we gave, but I know you won't be able to catch it. So if you are, therefore we say, please work on Sanskrit. Not too much, but at least I can read something. Just for reading. So, देखो कितना अच्छा. कृतार्थो ही आचार्यो नाम भवति. Now comes the main topic. I hope you are understanding that. चले? चलो भाई. So, now अब आता है अथ अतः now अनंतरम अतः संहिताया उपनिषदं व्याख्यास्यामः. Now here Upanishad is saying, so I am going to describe the Samhita. Samhita means Sandhi. Well, what is Sandhi? Again, Sandhi is a topic in Vedanta. You will know that. I will give the example of Sandhi. And this Upasana is on Sandhi. Well, what I did not understand. Called conjunction. 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 That is called Sandhi. Sandhi is what? Sandhi is like, supposing I say, so, A plus E is equal to A. ठीक है? Ram plus Ishwar. So, A from the former and E of the latter, not later. There are two words, Ram plus Ishwar. So, Ram is ending in A and Ishwar is starting in E. So, A and E join and become A. So, this has become Rameshwar. Okay. This is called Sandhi. Okay. Sandhi is between proximity of two letters is so much, and this is for phonetics. To facilitate the nice phonetics. Otherwise, what you will say? Rameshwar. गड़बड़ हो रहा है, अच्छा नहीं लग रहा है सुन के. Sandhi is meant so that when you talk about that word, it sounds little beautiful. Sound that something is gradually falling. Something should be a music to the ear. Rameshwar. वो अच्छा ही लगा. Rameshwar करो इसको. Sandhi is not to trouble us. Bole, this is to trouble me, not to trouble you. It is to make your life simpler, not to trouble you. Like Umesh. Ab Umesh, Uma Ish. Ab you call somebody Uma Ish, so it's long also. So there A and E has become Umesh. So it has become Umesh now. Now Umaish, Suraish, Suresh, Suranish, Surish. अब that is not making, so that is become Suresh, Ramesh, Ramaish, Ramesh. So Sandhi is there. I hope this topic we will see later on. In Sanskrit class we will see. But what is Upasana here? And here, please note, what is written here? I am going to tell about Samhita Upanishad. I am going to tell about Upanishad which is of the Sandhi. But Upanishad, why are you calling it Upanishad? Wait, I'll tell you. Keep quiet. I am telling you. Like any train is there. Train. If you go to India, on the station you say, "Arey bhai, Lucknow aa gayi kya?" The train to Lucknow has come or going. Bole Lucknow ja rahi hai. That train which goes to Lucknow is called Lucknow now. Just because it is going to Lucknow, bole Lucknow chali gayi. Because this Upasana, Samhita Upasana, will take to the knowledge of Upanishad, therefore it is called Upanishad. Oh, I am understanding now. So, Athataha Samhitayaha Upanishadam. You got it? Male, all are very difficult. अरे difficult portion तो आए नहीं. अभी तो वार्म अप है, स्टार्टअप हो रहा है. Difficult तो आना बाकी है. बोले I will run away that time. Well, my question is, in this SUP, will we complete 2 vallis or 1? What is that? That even I only don't know. Only God knows. To complete 1 valli is also not that easy. Let us see now. Acha? So, Atha Anantaram. So let us see. Atha Anantaram. अध्ययन लक्षण विधानस्य पूर्ववृत्तस्य अत्यर्थम ग्रंथ भाविता बुद्धिर्न. No, but why he is telling about Sandhi? Why he is telling about Upasana? I am telling you. Upanishad, the student has been engrossed in karma kand, etc. And all of a sudden to tell to him about the Brahma Gyan, he will get a shock, because he cannot just go from outside to inside all of a sudden. Through this Upasana, he will slowly withdraw, learning to withdraw from outside to inside. So Upasana will give him a U-turn. It will give him some chance to go slowly, so that he doesn't get a jerk in Upanishad class. Because he was reading, chanting, his whole day was engrossed with the memorization, with the chanting, with the doing karmakand, and all of a sudden Upanishad will say, no, this is not okay, this is not right, now close your eyes. So just to give him a comfortable entry, soft landing it is called. There is something called in the flight, something it is called soft landing. Something is called very hard landing. Sometimes pilot is there, he just hits you get a shock, all sleepy people get up. So, all you have experienced only. Sometimes landing is so soft that plane is stopped, still you are sleeping. Pilot should give a hard landing. Anyway, so he should have soft landing in Vedanta classes. So you should not get a shock of a mind, because you are very extrovert when you did karma. Now from very extrovert to go very inside your mind, you should not be. So there is, Upasana is a training from going outside to inside. From opening an eyes and working to now closing your eyes and seeing inside. Going in the depth of the mind. I hope you are understanding. And this is mentioned here, Upanishadam Vyakhyāsyāmah. And Samhita Vishaya Darshanam iti etad granthasan nikrishtam ev Vyakhyāsyāmah. Now you understand. When you do Upasana, there are two things. One is the object on which you are superimposing the higher. I'm repeating it. One is the seen and known object, and other is the unseen and unknown. Like one stone is there. Stone is seen. I say the Bhagwan hai. Not Bhagwan is unknown. So on the seen and known, you are putting the unseen and unknown. This is the Upasana. So two things are there. Acha. Now in this Upasana, there is called Samhita Upasana. Samhita Upasana. What is that? Please be careful. We have to be extra careful, especially those who have heard Sanskrit. Those who have not known Sanskrit at all, they will find difficult to understand. Just listen. Don't worry about anything. What is there? Supposing I have two words called Pari plus Cheda. Parihi plus Cheda. Now, there are two words there. There are two words, Pari plus Cheda. Right? So, one is called the first former, other is called the latter. So, last letter of the first word and first letter of the last word will combine. Okay. Now, on the last letter of the first word, something is superimposed. On the first letter of the last word, something is superimposed. And because of this joining, that joining takes place in certain area. This is the third thing. And out of that, something else will come out. This is called fourth point. So one is called Purva Roop, other is called Uttar Roop, third is called Sandhi, and fourth is called Sandhanam. These are technical words. You cannot escape. I told you they are complicated and classical. Everywhere complication is there. Wherever I go, my life becomes difficult. So I'm repeating it. Like Ram and Ishwar. Tell me what was the last word, last letter of the first word? Huh? A. What was the first letter of the last word? E. Now, when you say, in that, when you will join, the one letter will come out as A. So, one is called Purva Roop, other is called Uttar Roop. The joining will take place in some environment that is called Sandhi, and last resultant letter will be called Sandhanam. So don't forget, Purvaroop, Uttaroop, Sandhi and Sandhanam. These 4 words are there. Well, please tell in English, Please tell in English. Oh. अब इंग्लिश में बोलने में उसकी पोटेंसी चली जाएगी. Still, I will write for my own remembrance because I am still a beginner. Since so many years, you are beginner only. Go ahead. Please move forward. All the time beginner only. कुछ नया सीखो. Practice करो जाओ. अच्छा. Okay, I'll tell. You can say farmer word. Second is called farmer letter. Not farmer, former. Then you can say letter. Then you say conjunction, third. And fourth you say sandhanam. Sandhanam means result. So this is the 4 points. Acha, tell me. Former letter you know or not, don't know, with any sandhi. Letter also you know, and in between also you know. And also you know what will be the result of the sandhi which will be made. Okay, I know. Like pari plus cheda. So former is E, this is tuk agam is there, and later is the cheda. In between half cha comes, then it becomes paricheda. So paricheda, half cha is the resultant. Okay. बड़ा मुश्किल है भैया ये सब. नहीं, don't worry, it's not मुश्किल at all. Spasht, if there was a blackboard, I would have written exactly what I'm saying. But you are so intelligent, you understand. So now what is mentioned here? देखो क्या बोल रहे हैं, उपासना क्या है? What is said? Panchaswadikaraneshu. Now there are 5 kind of swadikaran, 5 kind of areas, about whom 5, and this is 4 sets. 5 set of 4 each. 4 each. Prior, posterior, conjunction and result. This is 1. So 4 areas will be brought. One is called, of that 4 areas, one is called Adhilokam. Adhilokam. Adhilokam means regarding the worlds. Upasana regarding the worlds. Then Adhijyotisham. Upasana regarding the area regarding the luminaries. Then Adhividyam, area of knowledge. Adhiprajam, area of prajini. And Adhyatmam, area of body. About these 5 areas are taken to illustrate the Upasana. Will again say once more, area of worlds, then area of luminaries, then area of knowledge, then area of progeny, and then area of body. गलत हो गया क्या? हाँ, ठीक है ना? I am trying to simplify it. If it is not, you can ask, not me, others first. Later on, after the class, you can discuss with each other. With each other also, you have not understood, then you can discuss with brahmacharinis or brahmachari. And if they also could not tell, then you can come to me. But that stage you won't reach. So, so now it is said here, Panchaswadhikaraneshu. What are the five? Adhilokam, Adhijyotisham, Adhividyam, Adhiprajam, Adhyatmam. Well, Swamiji, all this you have to read. Acha, you have read all that. When you get the time to read all that? Many times, not once, many times we have gone through it. Okay, I can't become like you. So, Taha Mahasagam. This is called great combination of letters. Why? Tell you why. Letters are not great. Because on that, very big thing will be superimposed. Therefore, they are called great combination. Like bat is not great. If Bradman has taken that, bat has become very great. If Sachin's bat is there, then the auction will be done of that bat. Any t-shirt is not great. But if any star has put on some t-shirt, any film star has put on that shirt or t-shirt, then it has become very great as if. Understood, no? Handkerchief is not there. But Gurudev's handkerchief is there. Now it has become great. Now it has become very important now. Haldi is not great. But because Ganesh ji is superimposed on the haldi, so that haldi has become very important now. Therefore you cannot touch the haldi by feet. It should not fall down. Now it has to be put in the water back. So Mahasagamhita, this is called great combination is there. Acha. I hope you are fine. If you are not fine, we will again try. I will not so easily leave. Arey bhaiya, you are after me all the time. Yes. You thank God I am not going on the 2 o'clock class. 2 o'clock class is in the offing. You will just get the message that today or tomorrow onwards, 2 o'clock class will be there. So you have sleeping time only between 1 and 2. Because in the class, speakers are very close. Letter occurring first is Purvaroop. Letter occurring later, it is called Uttaroop. Junction is there. Meeting place is junction. And last, this is the third factor. And last is inserted letter is called Sandhanam. Link letter. So formal letter, letter, link letter. Are you understanding that? Formal letter, letter, meeting place and link letter. There are 4 things we are trying to put in English. And now 4 devatas are superimposed on this, and therefore this letter have become very important. Oh, I am understanding. Not that difficult. Wait. Athadilokam. And what is the letter now here? Prithvi Purva Roopam. 1 letter is Prithvi here. Dyauhu Uttara Roopam. Dyauhu means heaven, etc. Dyulok. That is the, please note, superimposition is done. Akashah Sandhihi. And Akash is the joining place. Former letter, joining place and link letter. 4 letters are there. On that you put Akash. Akash is where this is Prithvilok, this is other letter called Swargalok, and this junction is happening in a place called Akash. I hope you're understanding. And then what is the result? Vayu Sandhanam. Then breeze is there. Air Devata is there. This is called Ityadilokam. I hope You are. This is called alamban. So what you are doing now? What alamban is there? Alamban is you are training your mind to see very big Prithvi, Swarg, then meeting, then big Vayu. You are expanding the boundaries of your mind, and you are not thinking about my, I. You are thinking about such big. So God has expressed in this four ways the God has expressed. Prithvi, Swarg, third was Akash, and fourth Vayu. This is the link letter. So on that A, on that E, on that A is superimposed Prithvi. On that E is superimposed Devlok. Then in between there is an opportunity, there is a space that is called Akash. And A has come, third letter has come, that is now called link letter. Oh, so what you are doing actually? I am trying to internalize something very big. And all this is what? All this manifestation of God who expressed as earth, Vayu, Prithvi. So this way you are training your mind to think, to defang your personality. इतनी बड़ी बड़ी चीज है. And who made this? He will be so big. Who made Prithvi will be so big. Who can hold Prithvi in Varaha He will be so big. Who is the one Vayu Devta who is in charge of Vayu? He will be so big. So you are trying to think about the bigness. Why they are using Sandhi? Because they were chanting a lot. These people in the Vedshala part, they are doing a lot of part. And therefore for him it is easier to take alamban of the letters and then superimpose the bigness. Like, if doctor has to do Upasana, so for him Upasana will be what? On the stethoscope, Prithvi is there. On this, that is there. What he is frequently using, I am using that as a alamban to do Upasana. I hope you are understanding. Like Gurukul, this will also come. In Gurukul, teacher is there. So on him superimposing God, Upasana is there. Why? Because it is easy, because you are all the time dealing with him. So for a child, Mata Pita is the one, because you are constantly seeing. Therefore, you have to learn to see, superimpose on him, on her. Okay, today is Mother's Day, no? Women's Day, sorry, Women's Day. पता नहीं क्या Women's Day. अब वो उपासना करना है हमको. I hope you are understanding this point. So it is the training of my mind to see what? The Creator, to see godliness. Because I am constantly seeing, I have to do this, I did not do this, I am very small, I am failure, I am successful. Arey yaar, tum chup. I have succeeded. What? I made one house, two beds are there, 2 bedroom and 1 veranda. Arey, you see this big house of the God. Where is your house in front of that house? You can't photograph even the circle of the earth also. Your circle also is never okay. It becomes elliptical sometimes. Sometimes your circle is leaking. Why? Because it has gone totally, it is not circle at all. Who says it is circle? One who made all 3, all 4, Upasana chal rahi hai. It is a habit of seeing something very big, so that your mind can have, your mind leaves the boundaries of separation of others. He is different, I am bigger, I am smaller, I am high class person, he is low class person, I am special because I do work very perfectly. My dear, biggest perfection work has been done already. You can see the stomach, how the spleens are put, how packing is done point to point, how liver is put here, how the gallbladder is put, how the intestines are put, packed, compact. Not that space is still remaining. Nothing, compact is there. तुम क्या बनाओगे ऐसा? तुम तो जानते भी नहीं where is spleen, where is liver. You don't know also where is intestines. Only pain is there, you say stomach pain, that much you know at the most. You don't know anything. कितना परफेक्ट भगवान ने बनाया है. हाँ, अच्छा, हाँ. The tooth is here. This is to cut. This is to chew. Chewing it was not here. How will you cut? It is not getting. So cut is there. Vagara, vagara. It is to shift. Because all the time I am thinking, my life was very good. He is very bad. I don't like him. I asked him to do that work. He didn't do that. I have a lot of work today. तुम हर समय चीची की करते रहते हो. Cranky guy. Please see something bigger. Please see the divinity. Please see the godliness. Please see the Creator. Please see the infinite. This way, your mind will become calm. Bigger your mind is, calmer it is. And less thing can disturb. Difficult to disturb the ocean. Easy to disturb the cup of tea. Anything small is disturbable. Anything big is much more quieter and stable. This was about the worlds. Don't forget what is going on. This was about the world. And tomorrow we will see. So this is 4. 5 times 4 will be there. 4 or more are remaining. Well, I don't know what is going on. I am not clear. First tell me who told all this Upasana? Who wrote? अरे इतना अच्छा उपासना हम कह रहे हो चलो. So the area was about the lokas, worlds. Then the luminaries will be there, if you remember that. Then it will be about the knowledge, teacher and taught. Then it will be around the progeny. Then it will be around the body. Now, from their component will be taken out and superimposed on these 4. So you can think little different than your regular I-ness and minus. We will see more tomorrow. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Shri Guru Bhyo Namaha. Hari Om.